All right, welcome YouTubers. Welcome to our YouTube page. I'm your host, Jerry Jr. Today we're going to talk about the Granboard and the new tournament functions that they have. A lot of questions out there. Again, I'm new to it as well. It is still in a beta testing mode, so any of your stats you're playing inside this tournament doesn't count towards your regular stats while it's still in the beta testing mode. A lot of questions about how you play, how you watch the bracket, and how this works. Again, I'm not a professional at this. I'm not sponsored by the Granboard in any way, which I wouldn't mind loving to be a sponsor for Granboard and helping get videos out for everybody. But I'm just a regular guy like the rest of you, so let me try and answer some of the questions that you may have, troubles that you're having trying to understand this. So let's get underway. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit closer. These are always, I like to call live, no retakes. I don't ever go back and redo these, but all right, this is our home page on the Granboard that we like to refer to. Obviously, the new tournament tab is the new function that we're going to click on. I don't have a touch screen, so I am hitting my tablet on the other side. This is going to vary whether you have Apple products or Galaxy products and such, so keep that in mind as I'm talking about a few of these different things. I use Apple products. All right, once you hit the tournament tab, it's going to come up and say you're not participating in any tournaments or show any past tournaments that you may have. Down here at the bottom, it's going to say find a tournament. So once you click on that, here's what it's doing. It's taking you to an external web page in a web browser. If you played on any of these tournaments before, in some of these Facebook groups, they use challenge.com as the platform to host the tournament. Some of the people that we play with, we use Scoreholio. There's a number of different ways to keep track of the tournament. The Granboard has created their own web page to host the tournament stuff, just as the other ones are. So again, this is taking you off the app onto the web to the browser. And now if you can tell, I have a couple browsers up over here, and I'm gonna kind of close this one out. This one actually had Dart Connect for steel tips. It's up, and you can kind of see the tabs that I have open. This was the one that just opened up. You can see it's in Japanese right now. Up in this corner right here, there is an icon to change the language. Right now it has Japanese and English. You can simply change it so you can understand it and simply scroll up, okay? You can search for tournaments. You can host any tournaments. You can create whatever you decide to do. If you're going to search for tournaments, that's the best way. It'll load up with all these different tournament icons. You can see the dates, people playing, what countries are hosting it. But the most important thing is some filter tabs right here at the top. Board type, if you want to type in, well, we want to play on a 15-inch board. The other options are 13 and steel. We want 15. In case you're unsure what the 13-inch board looks like, there would be the 13-inch board. The pro version, they call it a practice board. And then across the top, you can do what match type you want, singles, doubles, the country, the number of participants that are in it, anywhere from, 16, 32, 64 players. And then there is a little search tab right here. So let's say someone has told you that, hey, we're hosting a tournament. I want you to go in and look. It's called GOP. Type up here in the search tab, GOP, hit return. And there is the tournament that I'm talking about, for example. This is an open tournament, by the way. Anybody that wants to get in, please jump in. The first 32 people are going to be allowed in. That's what I capped it at. All right, so we want to look at this tournament and see what's going on with it. Once you click on it and scroll up, the information tab is going to tell you everything about the tournament. The board we're playing on, double elimination, the match type singles, what the winners are, open in, open out, fat bull, everything else that's you need to know about it. This is a free tournament. I do want to point out that the time limit to forfeit on this one is 10 minutes. Every admin host that sets up these tournaments is going to set up the forfeit time and then the check-in process time, which is also important that we'll talk about shortly. But let's say we do want to enter into this tournament. If you click on participants, you can see nobody's listed yet. But right here it says enter myself. You'll probably see something similar that says enter. Successfully participated, because I clicked on it and you can see right there that person is in. And actually that's not the one that I want, so I'm going to remove myself. I have a practice account. I want to go into this one. That's my normal one. And this is actually just showing you around a little bit. I'm going to type in that search bar, GOP, the name of the tournament. There it is. I'm going to click on it to go into it. Information about it you can see. Entry. Participants. And I'm now in there, Jerry Jr. Okay? So, here's what you want to do. Take your phone, your tablet, whatever you're using, double click the home screen or your icon that pulls up your web pages. For me, it's the home screen. It's going to show you, I have two tabs open. I have the Granboard app for the board, and I have this online bracket right here for the tournament. I'm going to go back into the Granboard, not participate in any tournaments. I'm going to back out of it just for a minute. Back into the home screen, back into the tournament tab. Now you can see I'm registered for a tournament. The check-in time for this tournament is 5:30. The tournament starts at 6. And again, every host of the tournament can set up whether they want it to be a 15-minute check-in, 30 minutes, or up to an hour. It is important. During this check-in period, you come back and it's going to give you an option right here to check into the tournament. You have to do that in order for the app to know that you're there, ready to play in the tournament. Otherwise, when the host gets ready to shuffle the bracket and start, it's going to eliminate you from the tournament if you did not check in time. All right, when you want to view the bracket and what's going on, remember to double click, open up the web browser where it's at. You can see there's a bracket tournament page right there, and it's going to show you what's going on in live time with what's going on with the tournament. Let's say you're viewing this and all of a sudden it's time for you to get a match and you weren't paying attention. The great thing is something's going to pop up and tell you, hey, you have a match going on. You need to go back to the Granboard app, and up here it's going to say enter your waiting room, enter the lobby, and it'll take you into your match. So let's see what it looks like. When you click on this tournament now, I don't have a match going right now. I can't see the bracket. I can't see anything because this is on the Granboard app that's going to communicate to the web page. And I hope I'm explaining this in such a way that you can understand. But this is where your lobby will be, and you can enter your lobby. Once you and your opponent are there, it'll take you into your match. Depending on what the admin host set it up as, how long you have to get into that lobby. When you're both there, it does like a 7-second countdown. Boom, you're playing live just like your normal matches. Once you're done, there's no scores to enter. You don't have to tell anybody you won. The app sends it right back to that web page, and you can go back and see who you advanced to, who you're getting ready to play, if you got knocked into the loser's bracket, if you're waiting and you have a bye, or if you're out of the tournament. So I hope this answers some of your questions. You're more than welcome to join this tournament that's going on Thursday at 6 o'clock that I created. Again, we're just doing this for practice, trying to get people used to it, get me to understand a little bit better so I can help you. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, and other than that, we'll see you on the boards.